Hello friends, how are you? I hope you're healthy and happy. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe guys. Okay guys, let's continue the adventure, continuing the quest to explore the map of ancient treasures.
One day after the harvest season in this village, Nicole and her friends gathered to discuss their adventure plans to complete their adventure. Nicole, David, Ruben, Rachel, and Diana each had different roles. Nicole, as the team leader, was responsible for carrying the treasure map and directions. David and Ruben were tasked with carrying heavy equipment such as tents and water, while Rachel and Diana were responsible for carrying food logistics. They discussed for quite some time and finally reached an agreement that on the 15th of this month, they would continue the adventure. The eagerly awaited day arrived, and Nicole, full of enthusiasm, visited her friends' houses one by one. In no time they had gathered, bringing the equipment according to the assigned tasks. Before leaving, Nicole bid farewell to her parents and the villagers, seeking their blessing for a successful journey in search of treasure. The journey began. Step by step they traversed the village until entering a dense forest. In the forest, they met an old lady living in a treehouse. The granny's name was Bezima, and she turned out to be the forest guardian. Every day she roamed the forest to monitor its condition. When they met the forest guardian, Nicole and her friends asked Bezima about the treasure map. Bezima said to them, "Well, finally, after so long, someone has found this treasure map." Then Bezima said to them again, "Kids, it's better for you to stay here tonight because it's getting dark, and this forest can be dangerous for you." Finally, they all decided to rest in that treehouse. The treehouse was large, comfortable, and warm. That night, Bezima made them a delicious soup, and they had dinner together. Diana, who seemed very tired at that moment, entered the cave first, but her friends were surprised not to hear Diana's voice after she entered the cave. Afraid that something bad might have happened, they hurriedly followed Diana into the cave. The cave seemed like a tunnel with light at the end. To their astonishment, the cave was a gateway to the fairy world. There they saw a vast green expanse filled with flowers and abundant honey. Nicole and her friends finally realized that the treasure described on the map was the hidden fairy world. Initially hesitant to step into that place, a little fairy named Lucy greeted them and said, "Hello, welcome to Fairy Wonderland. Follow me, and I'll take you to my home. You can rest there and enjoy the tastiest honey here." With joy, Nicole and her friends followed Lucy to her home. Along the way, they saw sights they had never seen before. Vast fields filled with honey and unlimited candies. In the fairy village where Lucy lived, there were many other fairies who welcomed Nicole and her friends. The fairies made flower crowns and placed them on Nicole and her friends as a sign of friendship. After resting and exploring Fairy Wonderland, they decided to return to the village. They bid farewell to Lucy and the other fairy residents, and as a token of gratitude, Nicole left her hat behind. Nicole and her friends began to walk away from Fairy Wonderland, but Lucy called them. She offered to use her magic to transport Nicole and her friends directly to their village. Excitedly, Nicole and her friends agreed. With a wave of her wings, Lucy sprinkled magical dust, and in an instant, Nicole and her friends found themselves at the village entrance. She offered to use her magic to transport Nicole and her friends directly to their village. Excitedly, Nicole and her friends agreed. With a wave of her wings, Lucy sprinkled magical dust, and in an instant, Nicole and her friends found themselves at the village entrance. Upon their arrival, other villagers were waiting, and Nicole and her friends, filled with gratitude, approached the villagers and shared their extraordinary experience. That's the story of Nicole and her friends' experience in exploring the treasure map. Stay tuned for more exciting stories, friends.